Okay, so the first thing you need is a picture of whatever it is you're trying to create with as many angles as possible. This one is perfect for what I need it for. You want to resize it so you can get a hold of all the details. Make sure to lock it right here or it'll warp your scale. So increase the size, and you're going to want to use this line draw tool right here. This one's going to draw straight lines to start with. You're just going to kind of snap the outline and just kind of snap it wherever the angle changes. And for now, I'm just doing the most basic outline of the whole thing. And oh, well, Control Z erases everything. That's something I should remember. But I just always start with the basic outline, then I go with more details later. I'm just going to show the basic outline, but hopefully this pattern is the same for the entire drawing. You're essentially just tracing any of the hard lines you can see. And I know these are all straight lines, but in a moment we're going to go back and pull them into shape so that it'll be more accurate. And if you want more detailed information, I got all of this from Bill Duran's YouTube channel on Punished Props. I also bought his tutorial on Inkscape itself. I think it was like $5, but it really got me a good place to start. It was very useful, well worth the money. And it just showed me all the basic tools and how to work this program. And you just want to connect the dots. And I changed this to a color I can see. I usually do blue just so it contrasts a little easier. Then this tool right here with the arc with the arrow, this is what you're going to use to kind of stretch these lines into shape. And you can kind of push and pull them any way you want. And that's why I like Inkscape over sketching in the CAM program, because you can have a lot more detail with what you're trying to do. So you just try and match everything up until it fits the outline. Yeah, just a little bit in there. This is how I start all of my builds. Everything is a 2D image at first, and then I can move it over into the Fusion 360 to extrude it into a 3D shape. I'm going to set that right there actually so I can make that curved. So these little levers on the side give you just a bit more control over where the line, you can stretch it like that, or you can turn it, and it gives you a little more control of where the line conforms to. And okay, shift and control do different things when you click on that. I'm actually not sure what those do just yet. But I know they do something, and as soon as I find out, I'll be sure to utilize that. And I like these straight lines because they don't have to do anything to them, you just move on. So So that's basically how you do it. And you're going to go around and just follow all the lines until you have the basic shape you need. I'm sure you've seen some of my other templates that I've done. And from here you can actually print in inks, or sorry, you can print it out as a PDF file, move it into a 3D modeling program. It's actually, you can pretty much do anything. And I've used it for multiple things. But it's a really simple to use program and it's got so many uses for it. And I just love the detail you can get into it. Hopefully this will be a good place to get you started. I'll finish this up a little later because I'm short on time, and then start recording again once it's done and moved into Fusion 360, and I can show you how to extrude it into a 3D model. But for now, that's essentially what you're doing. You're just tracing all the lines into the outline of everything. And then you're going to have a 2D picture of all of this that you can then move into Fusion 360 and turn into a 3D model. So that should be a good place to begin.